What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about former NFL offensive lineman Greg Robinson. He is in the news for allegedly having more than $120,000 worth of drugs. You see, Greg was the former number 2 overall pick in 2014 by the St. Louis Rams at the time. He was out of Auburn, and he only ended up playing about 5 years, and he was considered to be a disappointment and even a bust for where he was drafted. And he made in the particular time frame, his rookie deal was $21 million, fully guaranteed. So he's made some money throughout his career, and the fact that we're at this point to where he's now having gotten caught with over $120,000 worth of drugs just tells you these guys do not take care of their money, do not invest their money. Well, let me take that back. He actually did invest his money, but he invested it in $120,000 worth of drugs during a quote unquote routine traffic stop. You see, these guys clearly have no direction once they're out of the league. Maybe he thought he'd be there longer, but the fact that this guy is driving around with that amount of product in his car just shows you that he may not be the best dealer out here, and that he may not need to be in that business at all. Let's get into this article from TMZ. Greg Robinson, the overall pick in the 2014 draft, has been arrested again. This is his second time getting arrested for this. I told you he's not good at this. After cops say they found the former Cleveland Brown tackle in possession of $120,000 worth of illegal drugs. According to Thibodaux Police Department in Louisiana, Robinson was pulled over Monday at around 12 a.m. for a routine traffic stop. Cops say police K9 smelled an odor of drugs coming from inside of the football player's 2021 black Cadillac Escalade. And when they searched it, they say they found suspected cocaine, suspected crack cocaine, and much more. Officers say that the stop led to the search of Robinson's properties in the area, and they claim they found more illegal narcotics at those residents. And the picture that they have up here, man, I mean, is he doing a one-man operation? See, I never understand when these guys flame out of the league. They go right back to the streets almost. That's their default. Their default is going back to the streets and saying, hey, I want to get some quick cash. Let me go invest in drugs. Not a legal business, but in drugs. Like, how dumb can you be? And then you have all this stuff at your properties. You're moving it by yourself. And this is the second time he's been caught. The second time. He's not very good at this. And he shouldn't have been doing this anyway. Okay. There are, he could have took his money and invested it into a legitimate business that could be making him money. But he decided not to do that. And that's why I can't feel sorry for these guys when they get caught. They did it to themselves. He did this to himself. This guy clearly had an option not to do this, and he did it anyway. This is the second time he's gotten caught doing this. I don't know if he wants the clout of being a dope dealer or he thinks it's going to get him easy money. But bro, if you're doing this, you might want to have other people taking the fall, not you. Not you getting caught. Now, maybe he didn't think that he would get caught at a routine traffic stop, but I mean, you driving a Cadillac Escalade at 12 a.m. in the morning, probably bumping loud music. Oh yeah, they were going to stop you, bro. They were going to stop you. In total, cops say they found thousands of what appeared to be crystal meth, cocaine, weed, and more at the homes. Because I guess he has multiple properties that he owns. Could be leasing out those properties. They also said they found a firearm magazines, and ammunition. They said in a statement they believe it all had a wholesale value of approximately $120,000. Police said they arrested Robinson and booked on a litany of charges, including felony possession, intent to distribute cocaine, and felony possession, intent to distribute crack. Jail records show the 29-year-old is still behind bars. You'll recall this is not the first time Robinson has been accused of being in possession of a large amounts of illegal drugs. The offensive lineman was arrested back in February of 2020 after he allegedly had 157 pounds of marijuana in his car. Robinson was eventually sentenced to 5 years of probation in that case. He should have learned this lesson. He never did. These guys never do. Once they get a slap on the wrist, they just go back to doing what's going to get them in trouble again. And it's clear that this guy is not very good at this. You got a target on your back. You driving around in nice cars. You got properties. You don't think they're going to have an eye on you? You should already know that. You know, you're not the NFL Greg Robinson anymore. You're the out of the league Greg Robinson. So they're going to have their eye on you. You're not going to get a pass. You're really not. And I just don't understand. These guys' default is to go and do illegal activity instead of investing their money in legitimate businesses, starting their own businesses. You know, I don't know what his social media looks like. You know, he could utilize that to his benefit. You know, he could really get into doing content on social media. I just don't get the whole, I'm getting back in these streets. You're not very good at it. This was your second time getting caught. At some point, Greg, you need to find something else to do. Because being in the streets and trying to be a dope dealer, that's not you. You're not good at it. You're not. You've gotten caught twice. Twice in 2 years. When are you gonna get it? But sometimes, you know, some people have to learn the hard way. Some people need to sit in jail. Because that's the only way they're gonna learn not to be involving themselves in illegal activity. Because some of these guys, they listen to this rap music, they may have grown up around street dudes, and they've wanted that type of lifestyle. But no, you don't want that type of lifestyle, because there's a lot that goes into that, and it's not very hard to get caught these days. And he has to understand that. You can invest your money in other things. He has properties. You could buy businesses. You can invest in business. You can invest in stocks, maybe crypto. You know, get you some people to work with to earn legitimate money. What's wrong with earning legitimate money? I don't think he was desperate and destitute. Maybe he was, but the easy default for these guys is to run the streets and do illegal stuff, which gets them where they are now. This dude is still sitting behind bars as I record this video. What a dumb decision. And this should be a cautionary tale for any one of you guys that want to run the streets and you think it's cool. It's not cool. You can end up doing a lot of time in jail. And he's 5 years probation. He's barely in 2 years of that probation, man. They may end up throwing a book at him. But we'll see. Y'all let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I'll see y'all in the next one.